Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And when you visit Toyhax.com, make sure and use my monthly promo code to save 15% off your order. So yes, 15% off when you use my promo code right here. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The featured bot in this video is 1989's Generation 1 Autobot Pretender Pincher. This is a figure that I have been looking for quite some time, and I just recently picked him up at TFCON at Transformerland's booth. He came 100% complete, which is rare for these smaller Pretenders because they always come with a little gun that always gets lost, and that's the part that costs the most if you're trying to put one of these together. Fortunately, like I said, he was 100% complete, and I'm proud to have him in my collection. Now, Pincher here hitting the toy shelves in 1989 meant that he did not appear in the animated television series, but he did appear in Marvel Comics issue number 64 as part of the Matrix Quest storyline. It was shown that he was the leader of a trio of pretenders that went to the planet Pequod to search for Matrix energy, or a clue to the Matrix, because this creature has been reanimated by some force, which they believe, and come to find out, is the Matrix. Their teammate, Longtooth, forgot his name for a second, he was attacked by the Clud and got his leg bit off, and he went crazy. So his whole mission in life now was to kill the Clud, and Pincher and Doubleheader had to save Longtooth from himself. Longtooth is an Autobot. He is not supposed to kill any living creature. So that whole comic issue was more or less Transformers meet Moby Dick. And that was it. He appeared in one issue and nothing else. So now, without further ado, let's take a look at this really unique Autobot. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. And please excuse my voice, I am still dealing with con crud. Now we'll start things off by looking at Pincher in his Pretender shell, and he looks to be some sort of humanoid space knight. Now, one thing I notice with the smaller Pretenders compared to their larger counterparts, these guys are more trimmed up. I mean, the bigger ones look like they've been hitting the taco stand. Plus, this guy's got a full head reveal, where the larger ones, you just saw their eyes and nose. So taking a closer look at the shell, it looks really, really good. I love the sculpted in filigree on the armor. That just looks awesome. Got some great details on the shoulders, here on the chest. Got some little red things sticking out. I guess they may be blasters or something. A little protrusion right there on the shoulder. Moving on down, great detail for the stomach area. Here on the sides, you got this big white section right here. The hip skirts, the boots. I mean, everything looks really good. Some really nice paint applications. I wish there was some paint applications on the helmet though. It's all gray and is a soft plastic, if I can get that off, so it's very squeezable. Now looking at Pincher's face and head, that looks really good as well. He's got some big old eyebrows, and I love his hairstyle. I don't know how you get your hair to wrap around your ears like that. That's pretty cool. Great sculpted detail on the hair as well, and it's nice to see the paint on the hair is not wiped off. Usually with the Pretender helmets, you tend to rub off the paint on the hair. So full 360 around. He does have a backpack. It's a scorpion legs and tail. The tail can move. I wish it went up over his head. I guess I could pop that out. It's just a clip, but man, this is a figure that's over 30 years old, I don't want to be popping it apart and risk breaking it. So get the little motion right there. Other articulations, articulation is the arms can move. They can do a complete 360 if you wish, and that is it. Pretenders were not known for their articulation. He does come with a blaster, which is also a soft plastic, and I want to give a shout out to Bert the Stormtrooper, because when I bought this figure, this gun was really yellowed. He did some retro brighting to it, and now it looks brand new. So now, with Pincher being a Pretender, Pretenders hide the Transformer inside. So to reveal his inner bot, just pop him apart, right down the middle, and there is the inner robot. I'm going to put him to the side, and we're going to go ahead and put Pincher back together, or at least his Pretender shell, and pop the helmet back on. Oh, I forgot. There is the little weapon here on the inside, so you don't lose the tiny blaster. It can peg right there inside the leg. So move that to the side. Now put him back together. That's what happens when you film these reviews late at night. Put the helmet back on, set him to the side, bring out the inner bot right here, and to transform him fully into robot mode, you're just going to swing these legs down, and there you go. There is Pincher's inner robot. This guy, lots of sculpted details, but man, does he need some paint application or decals. I don't think these figures came with decals at all. You just got them as is. Pincher's inner robot mode is, well, he's a little generic. I mean, he's got a decent face sculpt, I guess. Got little pinchers there, the little horns on his head. His fists end in these pointy claws. I mean, there's not a lot to say about the robot. On the back, he's got a little bit more collar, but that goes into his scorpion mode. You can take the little blaster right here, and it will go into the holes right above his fist. Let me get that in. It is a tight fit, and I don't want to risk snapping that handle. So there he is in robot mode, all armed and ready for battle. And yeah, he's just a little bot. Now let's get him transformed into his beast mode. Go ahead and bring the arms up over his head. Fold the legs back over the body, like so. And now we have a little rectangle. You're going to take the backpack off of the shell, flip the tail around, and then you're going to peg the bot onto the scorpion legs and tail, just like so. Swing that over. You're going to take the weapon. There's a little hole right there. Peg that in. Once again, I want to be really careful. And there is Pincher in his scorpion mode. So yeah, it's some parts forming. You can't make the scorpion without the backpack. But I really like this scorpion mode. I like the collars. I like the tail that ends in a drill right there. You've got the little pipes, some great sculpted detail. The collar is much better now. I wish he actually had pinchers instead of just those little points, but you know, it is what it is. Nice detail there on the blaster. He's got little spikes on top of the head. And I guess if you move the blaster out of the way, the robot horns now become the mouth of the scorpion. And you can see like a single eye right there. So, I mean, it looks really good. I dig robot scorpions. I always have. So, Pincher's kind of a awesome figure as far as robot scorpion's concerned. Articulation, the arms can move around, they can rotate, and the tail can go up and down, and that is pretty much it. So, there we go. 1989's Generation 1 Pincher. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is 1989's Generation 1 Pincher with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, Generation 1 Cloudburst, and Studio Series 86 Brawn. All in all, 1989's Generation 1 Pretender is a pretty cool Pretenders figure. I'll admit it, I'm not a fan of the Autobot Pretenders because I think they just look like humans in fat spacesuits, but Pincher here is a little different. He's nice, sleek, and very dynamic looking. Now, taking a closer look at that inner bot once again, I forgot to show off the articulation. The man, he's G1, he doesn't have much. The arms can do a complete 360 and they can go up and down, and that is it. And man, does this guy need some decals. Unfortunately, Toyhax doesn't have a set for him, so I think I'm going to have to dig into my scrap bin and see what I can come up with. So, does a 1989 Generation 1 Pincher belong in your collection? Well, this one is for the hardcore fans only. I mean, this is a very obscure character. He only appeared in one issue of the comics. He's never been re-released, or you've never had a new version of him. So he's not well known, and like I said, hardcore collectors only. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it's your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!